guys, I am making Christmas cards. I'm doing Christmas in July-ish type cards. I say ish because I'm going to try and do 12 of them. I've seen other people do them in July and have thought, you know, one time I'm going to do that. And I just have never done it. So I thought it sounded like a load of fun. Why not? I am looking... Aha! I finally found what I was looking for. Yesterday, I put together this card just to see how quick it'd go together. And this is amazingly fast. It's super simple. Does not require die cuts. It simply requires gift tags, some bling, scrapbook paper, a card base, one stamp. That's it. So, last year at Christmas time at Walmart, I was able to find these gift tags that had all of these beautiful little gift tags in it. One was this buck head, and I've got to take this ribbon off here. And see how he has a hole in his head there? That's not going to matter, because by looking at this, you don't see the hole, right? Well, that's simply because I had some little black bling that I stuck right there. And to make it kind of blend, I put 2 more on there, and I went ahead and gave him a red nose like Rudolph and put 2 more on there. So it made it kind of blend. So that's what we're going to do. I have Willy Wonka in the background. Alright. I got to swap these out. I'm going to use this card base because that's the one that I used on the last one. This mat, and then I need a piece of white to put on the inside. I'll have to cut it down a little bit. I'm not going to use any ribbon. Originally, when I thought about this one, I thought, oh, I have the perfect little ribbon to use with that. And it was this one that I'd gotten from Target. But I decided, no, it took away from the tag, and I didn't want to do that, because this little guy is so pretty. It's beautiful black glitter, so why would I want to take away from it, right? You don't have to put dimension behind him if you don't want to, but I did, so there's that. The red bling is some I got from Dollar Tree. And this black one I got from Walmart. And you can get this year-round over by their scrapbook paper and like stickers and things like that. I'm using a standard 5.5 by 8.5, scored at a 4 1/4 card base, standard A2 size. 4 1/8 should be by 5 3/8. It is. So that's going to go out here. I need to clean my desk off. I got a whole bunch of stuff out to this one's over a little too far to the right, but I'm okay with that. So this one is 4, and it's like a 1/16 of an inch over 4. So I would do it at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm not going to cut that 1/16 of an inch off just because I'm not. Also, this is a rubber stamp. This was on a wood block, but storing wood block stamps takes so much space that I remove them off the wood block and store them in travel wipe containers like my scrubber is. Let's see, this is just like a baby wipe container that's a travel container. I use my stamp scrubber I made out of one of these, but these are perfect for storing these stamps. It keeps them clean. You don't have to worry about them. Then I use the Aleene's Tack It Over and Over glue, or yeah, it's glue. If it starts to lose its stick, then you can use that on there. It's no big deal. Anyway, that's how I store them. And this takes up much less room than a whole bunch of wood blocks. Anyway, that takes up much less room. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. You do need an ink, obviously, if you're using a stamp. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this before I stick it down, because since I can't see through this one, to make sure I'm getting it straight, then I like to go ahead and stamp it before I put it in the card. Not a magician. There's too many Farukas running around in this world right now. If you've watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you know what I just made a reference to. Too many spoiled ones that think the world revolves around them, you know? I see it every time I go out into stores, and it's like, ah. And then I just look at the parent like, you created that little monster. And they're not all monsters, don't get me wrong. There are older, like teenage kids that act worse than some of the toddlers that I see. But the parents created that, you know. That's why with my son, he was spoiled. Don't get me wrong, he was spoiled. He's my only, and yes, I've spoiled him. However, he didn't get things exactly when they came out or exactly when he wanted them. He had to wait for many things because I didn't have the money to just run out and buy whatever whenever. So a lot of times he had to wait until I got enough money, or, you know, until it was more affordable, or so while he was spoiled, he was also very grateful because he had to wait, because I didn't just run right out and get whatever he wanted whenever he wanted it. Let's go ahead and put this guy down. See, you could leave it exactly like this and it makes an adorable card, or you could put bling on it if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And something similar to this will probably come out again this year. And while this is just July that you're seeing this, actually I'm filming it in June, places like Hobby Lobby are already putting out their Christmas stuff, so you can already find things. Plus, on the internet, you can find anything any time of the year. See, we can leave it exactly like that, or we could give him some little bling. I'm going to give him bling, because I think he needs a little more character. We're going to give him his red nose back. While we're talking about, you know, kids and the way we raise them and things like that. My son, he always knew that if he was good and behaved and we didn't have any issues, that he would be rewarded for the good behavior in some way or another. Whether it was going to his favorite restaurant and getting his favorite meal, or maybe a small toy that was under $10, or, you know, when you behave well, you're rewarded for that. But if you act a fool, then you're not rewarded at all for that. I think positive reinforcement is a wonderful thing, in my opinion. And all too often people give in to their kids because they're tired of hearing it, you know what I mean? Or they're tired of dealing with the ill behavior, when they need to stand their ground and say, no, you know, you're not going to be rewarded for this bad behavior. There we go. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.